have recently really come into loving to go sit under a tree by myself, you know, going to the bay and just sitting there, taking my sketchbook, taking my journal, and really stepping out of the craziness of my color system, the way that imagery comes to life. I've really enthralled myself now into the quiet part of it. I think that quiet time is, important for everyone. I love the silence. I always say the silence of a color. That to me is very important. It's like, you know, if you have a series of pinks or a series of blues, like the noise of a color really enables me to choose and make those choices in any of my work now. The time that I could spend, you know, sitting on Harbor Island and seriously concentrating on the way that the waters are hitting the rocks, that helps me with my color choices. I'm really paying a lot of attention to that these days, from the size of the canvas, the shape of the canvas, how many I want in a series, the aggression of a piece, and the way that the images are laid out. A lot of that comes to me in my sketchbook, sitting under a tree with no one around me. I have a very specific creative process. It starts with down to my little black book that I may sit with in a park or having dinner or just carry around in my pocket. I could be standing in line at a grocery store. I could be walking down the sidewalk and see something tagged on the sidewalk. I could watch something fall from a tree. All of those things, I'm constantly listening to everything around me. I'm very much aware of it. I'm paying attention. Paying way more attention than I even am aware of sometimes with it. All of that kind of comes into me, and then something will spark, you could say, a system. And then as I come here to sit, you know, in the studio, or I'm sitting in a coffee shop writing about it, all of that sequence kind of comes together. I am inspired by real situations. I write it, I breathe it, I eat it, I sleep it. I can't wait to walk up upon it, whether it be good or bad or happy or sad or whatever. Just embrace it. Just take it, use it, turn it into art, help somebody, hurt somebody, be honest to somebody. I am doing various types of painting right now. My career is from sitting here quietly, like in the studio, painting by myself, to basically painting live at venues with DJs and music and clubs and hundreds or 1,000 people around, and everybody's asking you questions and everybody's watching you. And then to, for example, Slate, you know, at Mandalay Bay in Vegas, doing a wall with creation. You know, the wall is 10 feet by 20 or 30 feet, and there's hundreds of thousands of people from all over the world walking up, filming you, taking pictures, asking you questions. So literally it is a to Z process right now. Originally from Louisa County, Virginia, a little two-stoplight town. Bunch of hills, bunch of cows. Now that I look back, I love it. You know, the childhood that I had playing in creeks and the simplicity of life is just unreplaceable. My name is Monty Montgomery. I'm based in San Diego, California.